Welcome to the Golden Valley Fire Department training video. Today's training video will be on proper cleaning of your SCBA mask. We will be using the Firehawk M7 SCBA mask today. When we deem it's necessary to clean our SCBA mask, the first thing we're going to want to do is do a visual inspection of the mask.
Visual inspection of our mask.
We'll be checking for breaks, cracks, deep scratches, checking the elastic to make sure it's not broken down. Once we've done a visual inspection of the mask and we haven't found any problems, we will go ahead and remove the electronics off of the mask. That will be the HUD, and the voice command will be removed. Okay, as you can see, we have 3 buckets in front of us. We have 1 wash bucket and 2 rinse buckets. They're filled with warm tap water. You do not want the water to be too hot, but you also do not want to use cold water. What we are using is regular mild dish soap. We don't want to use any type of soap that is grease cutting or has any harsh detergents in it. What the firefighter is going to do is dip his mask in. He's going to swish it around, pull it out, drain most of the excess water off, put it into the first rinse bucket, and follow that up with the second rinse bucket. If you have a mask that is extremely dirty or heavily soiled, a soft bristled brush in your wash bucket can be used to do some light scrubbing. Never do any harsh scrubbing or never use a hard bristled brush on your mask. Under normal conditions, if your masks are not too dirty, you should be able to get about 6 masks out of these buckets before you have to change the water. That'll be your choice. If the water starts getting too dirty, you'll know that it's time to change it out. If there's any dirt or residue on your electronics, you do not want, this is the voice command for the Firehawk M7, you do not want to submerge this at all. You can take a damp rag and a soft bristled brush to clean this off if there's any dirt that needs to be removed. The HUD is pretty much a sealed unit, but it cannot be dunked, but you can use a damp rag to wipe it off and clean off any excess dirt. Okay. Now that we've properly washed and rinsed our masks, the recommendation is that we take the mask, turn it upside down, and we hang it upside down from a hook until it dries. They do not recommend using any harsh air from like an air compressor or anything like that on there. You can mess up some of the electronics. You can mess up your microphone inside. So you can wipe your mask down with some paper towels or with a cloth to assist in the drying and to avoid water spotting of the shield itself. Also, you can take out the nose cone if you wish. If there's any residual dirt, if it's heavily soiled, you can remove the nose cone as well. When you're done with your mask, like I said, empty out all the excess water. You want to hang it upside down. You can also, if you remove your nose cone, check your nose cone for cracks, cuts. Check and make sure you have your valves in place, microphones in place, everything looks in good working order. Once your mask has properly dried, what you're going to want to do is exercise your valves. You can pop your finger in here and you can feel the valve move. Also right down in here you have your exhalation valve. You're going to want to put your mask on and breathe through your mask and make sure those valves are moving properly and not sticking. And that is the proper way for the Golden Valley Fire Department to clean your SCBA mask when it needs to be cleaned. It should be cleaned after every fire and after every major incident where it could become soiled. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you again soon.